My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. That last episode though, gee boy howdy, I told you I was rusty. And apparently I sought to prove it. So, what do I want to do for this run? We don't really have that much money. There's a big problem that we are currently facing. And I already locked Evelyn away. She just came back from that mission. I had to lock her away because she was already abusive and had extraordinarily high stress. So we need to go to an area that we need to prepare very little for. So I was thinking, maybe we go right back to the farmstead. Because I do want the agility talent. I still don't really want any of the other relics. They haven't re-rolled since last time. And I don't really have the money to formulate like a whole provision setup for any sort of mission. And this area doesn't need that, right? You don't need torches. You don't need provisions. Do need some anti-bleed, do need some anti-venom. Those kinds of things. But in general, we should be fine. So I've already chosen out my squad here, by the way, as well. We've got Dismas leading up the front. This does mean that Dismas is probably going to level out into 3rd level. Not really what I wanted to have happen, but at the same rate, it's fine. Dismas is also really good in these longer, endless missions because I can just get the tracking shot buff and it stays with me. So that's excellent. And then I can have Duelist's Advance so that I can take more actions, quote-unquote actions, than typically would. And point blank shot to deal some instantaneous damage, and then pistol shot just to help me get a little bit done in longer fight. I've also picked up Vavasaur as the Apprentice Flagellant for 2 different reasons. In particular, that I'm going to pick up Redeem, which is going to give me the ability to... Wait, hang on. Suffer is not, like... Deathlow resist for the whole thing, is it? I might end up having to take Punish, Redeem, Suffer, and Exsanguinate. Those are probably the ones that we have. Punish, Redeem, Suffer, Exsanguinate. You're also a Warrior of Light, and thankfully, a lot of you told me in the comments that it does count, similarly to the Crimson Court, as though everything's in highlight, so that's excellent for us. We're going to have Warrior of Light active on you. Then we've also got Val, who's just a little bit further back in the line. Val is... Well, Val's here. It's the best I can really say. This is just because I don't really have a different character to put in this position. I mean, I guess I could drop Benal instead. Theoretically possible. Oh, actually, that's probably important because Benal, like, as long as I drop the uppercut and change it to flashbang, I can have a stun in my party. Yeah, that's actually probably a good substitution right there. And then we've got Guillermo, because we do need a healer. Thankfully, a lot of the negatives here won't really matter to us. I mean, compulsive isn't going to matter. The yips is going to matter a little, but not that much, because we're mostly just going to be healing every single turn with a Vestal. Known Sheet doesn't matter. Ascetic doesn't matter. Flagellant doesn't matter, right? So the negatives, while she has a lot of them, don't seem like they're going to be relevant. We've also got a Worry Stone on her for lowering her stress, lowering her speed, and increasing her virtue chance. Lower speed on your healer is sometimes really good because it'll allow you to use your healing with more information because more of the actions that turn have occurred. Some of your enemies have fought earlier, so maybe one of your allies is on low HP and you can pump them up with a bunch of health before the end of the round rather than starting out the round and no one's on low HP yet because your enemies haven't attacked. It also is going to lower the stress she takes, but if she does take a bunch of stress, increase her virtue chance. And the reason that's really important is because if I can't control my Vestal, I'm screwed. Alright, now, because of the change I just made, actually, I don't even really care about the Archer's Ring, frankly. I could give you Barristan's Head, plus 25% protection, plus 20% stress. I will, actually. I mean, because if he stresses out, what's the worst that can happen? He gets better? Sure. I'm fine with that. Now, I may actually have to sell a trinket or two. Ooh. There's none I desperately want to sell, unfortunately. But I might, because we've still got, like, an upgrade here that definitely has to happen. No, you're fine as is. Vavasaur, crumbs. Vavasaur, I'm going to have to buy Suffer. I'm going to have to buy Redeem. And I have to upgrade both of those. And then I'm going to have to upgrade Exsanguinate and Punish. Fine. There goes the critical die. That's a lot to spend. But now, we've got Flashbang upgraded. I guess we're selling another trinket. Probably not the Padlock of Transference if I can avoid it. Unmovable Helmet isn't that great. Archer's Ring at the moment kind of is necessary for us, so... Okay, those are fine. And I've already checked you. Yeah, I can't really do any of those. I mean, I can take absolutely no things into the mission. Hang on, who's going to be hitting that often? Increase your speed base. Doesn't increase your speed base, but this will increase your damage pretty ridiculously. Alright, I think I'll upgrade Van Naal's Abandoned Axe. That's literally all of the money that I have remaining. I don't think there's anyone here that I wanted to pick up. Yeah, there wasn't. Alright. Let's go to the farmstead. Again. Let's make sure we tag these abilities correctly, otherwise that was going to be a right hassle. Oh boy. That could have been painful. Yeah, no need for any of this. The closest would be, you know, Holy Waters to prevent negative... to increase our resistances. And Anti-Venom and Bandage to bandage up against them. But that shouldn't be too important for me because I do have the Flagellant here with the ability to take any particularly high poisons or blights off of other characters and put them on themselves. Make sure everyone has the right skills again, just in case. Good. Oh, great. We got a foreman this time. Who's already stirring the rabble. Excellent. So your buff is extra blight chance, extra duration if you apply it, and extra speed. Not super keen on any of those, frankly. Get the buff while I can.
Inspiration and improvement.
Bleed. All right, you're dead in 2 rounds. Excellent. Ah! That's the yips for you. Okay. Gosh! Please don't miss that often. Yeah, blight them up. Many hands make light work. What's that buff? It's just speed and prot. Cool. Hopefully someone else moves forward because having that farmhand in the front line isn't that great because I'm about to point blank shot this turn. Unfortunately, like, I don't want to kill the farmhand either.
Obliterated.
Yeah. I didn't want to kill the one in the front line because unless I crit, it would have left a corpse and then I would have been doing absolutely nothing.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Thanks for trying. No trespassers? It's a bleed as well as a mark. I'll probably take that off of you, frankly.
A death by inches.
Stir the rabble. Okay. I want to kill this foreman, but we have very little, like, straight up backline damage. So I should pretty much knock in everything I can while I can. Really want to actually roll the stun as well. Sure. Nice. Got him. See, the problem here is now I'm really incentivized to bleed this target. Yeah. So now it's definitely dead. Thankfully. It has gotten buffed, though. Sure. Get him. Quickly take that off of you.
Annihilated.
Oh no, I just gave myself no target for my point blank either. Oh well, at least the foreman's dead. So Slayburn, strike him back. That's the problem. We really need to queue things up correctly. It's gonna have to be a heal across the party. That's real low.
Fevered pitch of battle.
Yes, yes, hurt me more. Good.
Decimated.
Nope, destroyed all of it, not just the 10th, thanks.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Delectable.
The slow death. Unforeseen.
Oh damn, we actually do get free turns. Hey, and we crit heal ourselves. Very nice. Sure. I'm just gonna do that to increase my own protection, as well as decrease my strength. I don't actually have a choice on what to do here, so I guess I'm just gonna move backwards. Cool. Basically, all I want to do is try and guarantee that, you know, one of them at the very least doesn't attack. Oh, this is why I brought Dismas. Okay, this one should be probably single target. As much as I don't want to be healing the Flagellant, it's more useful than most of the things that Gamel can do at this point. There's the Seeds of Madness. Forgot what happens when you lead corpses up. Alright. As much as I like that you crit there, you also pretty much just straight up invalidated my last... Oh, gosh. Your accuracy is garbo. She also pretty much just completely invalidated my last turn.
A faint hope blossoms.
Yeah, I was wondering what was going to happen there. God, are they going to take just a round on top of me now? Oh, looks like it. Spicy. Bam.
Press this advantage. Give them no
Get out of
quarter.
here with that. Alright. I could stun shuffle. That's correct. Whee. Unfortunately, I have no target here. I mean, I could hit the corpse, but let's not do that, actually. How about that instead? Yes. Alright. A crossbody.
Momentary abatement.
Her range should be like 2 to 3, right? Yeah, it's 2 to 3. Good. Flail the crops. Is that stress? No.
Another one falls.
I should really attack someone who hasn't acted yet this turn.
Singular strike.
Nice. Alright, that stun will make sure that they die before they ever get another action. Also guarantees they're not going to have a corpse. Because they'll die to the bleed, and when you die to a bleed, you don't get a corpse. I'm going to try and stun this target, rather than heal up the Flagellant, because the Flagellant uniquely does want to be on low HP if I can manage it. Oh, you're out of stealth there, buddy, aren't you? Ooh, what a shame. I love it. Good fun to knock him out of position. I'm feeling like this is probably just a turn for an Exsanguinate on my part. Let's do that. Myself some HP back. Sure. That should guarantee your kill this turn, yeah.
Slowly, gently.
Taking 2 of them out, left a corpse, 1 of them stunned. Not bad, not bad. The only thing that's really going to pose a threat to us is going to be the horse.
Confidence surges as
Baby.
the enemy crumbles.
Oh. You're outmatched, apparently. Fine, I'll heal you. Oh, I was about to say I'll heal you up for the possibility of getting a stress heal. Uh-huh. Ooh, that's not good. That's a severe low roll. I'm gonna just finish that off with a low damage here.
Destroy them all.
As much as I want to flashbang the backline, it's only a 70% chance. Right? We've got 120, they've got 50 on their resist, so 120 minus 50, 70. 70% chance for a stun. It's either that, or I could start throwing the Caltrops, which is going to debuff the target for -5 speed, as well as plus 2% to damage, 12% to damage taken. I think I'm actually going to be doing that rather than the stuns here. Oh, never mind. It resisted all of those, despite the fact that it only has 20% bleed resist. So it only had a 10% chance to resist the bleed there, and it managed to. So, you know, I'm not mad. It just sounds like I am because I definitely am. Pour the grounds. Great, now you're in stealth, so I can't even do anything about it.
Back to the pit.
Gotta make sure that I keep that riposte up. Good crit.
Masterfully executed.
I'm pretty sure they can't do their biggest move when they're in the front line. Doing the heal across party to try and crit and see if I can stress heal on anyone. Oh gosh. That's too much stealth. It's too much stealth. What do I do? Alright. Let's trample. There's a wee bit of riposte. Well, I guess that could have been a lot worse. I appreciate that at least. Because now, here in the back line, I can still just duelist advance all the way back to the front, and it's fine. We do need to kill this plow horse. Please keep hitting Vavasaur. Get him. Ring strike. Oh, not with the stun. When I said get him, this is not what I meant. And it's very close. So it's so close as to be indistinguishable from what I meant, so I can see where you've gotten this from. There's a chance for a kill here, and I don't even want to heal up Vavasaur right now, so... Yeah!
Size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Oh, damn, that makes 2 crystalline aberrations? That's wild. They can't even be bled. So if I roll an attack against them, I'm probably not going to get it done. Never mind, I'll just crit. That's fine. Oh no! There's been a revelation.
Fear consumes the mind.
And I am now haunted. Damn it. I should have just rolled a stun there. That was dumb. That was dumb on my part. Definitely stun the Scarecrow. Oh, never mind. I need to still kill 3 more, so... This is a lot worse than it looks like. Cool. This one's gonna have to be an exsanguination. I'll just get that scarecrow out while I can. I wanted to use that on the plow horse, but can't always get what you want. Okay. I didn't have an option to flashbang there. Otherwise I would have. Not really much I can do here. I could target one of the corpses, but then the corpses is still going to transform anyway. Because without critting the corpse on more than lowest damage I could roll, I wasn't going to be killing him.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Probably only had like a 10% chance to stun that there. Good kill.
A momentary abatement.
It's fine. This feels a lot easier than last time. Don't stun. What did I say? My voice isn't breaking. It's fine. This is the tone in which I normally speak, of course. Just let me murder the horse. Oh my god. I just want some glue. Thank you.
Cursed champion falls.
Or should I say, thank glue. All right, give me the rewards.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
If you have it in your heart, also, please don't level. Ah, damn it. It leveled up Dismas exactly. Okay, we got Night Owl replacing Foul Weather Fighter, as well as Thick Blooded on Benau. Not great, not negative. Not great, not negative, rather.
We dug for months, years, an eternity, and we were rewarded with madness.
The resurrection of our ramshackle hamlet has lured brave artisans and merchants who see potential in the vacant lots surrounding the town square. Now, I've had a discussion with some people over in Discord, or in the Republic Discord in particular, about which of the districts I would go for first. And there was a large amount of discussion and mathematics as to what would be necessary for the bank to be the best institution I could go for first. And I frankly can't see it. Shards. Are these using shards? Heroes will no longer suffer random hunger checks. Interesting. Holy water increases buffs. Lord Nomad's a stress resist buff. Gem inventory stacking increased by 1 is actually really good. Medicinal herbs adds a disease rebuff, and those are probably some of the lowest ones. Next to, of course, Red Hook. So I was thinking that the first one I would probably want to get is the Cartographer's Camp, but I could also see an argument being made for the Granary being the first thing I pick up. Torchlight is more beneficial, just means that all different lights, all different torch lights possible, you get additional things like additional loot. I don't know if there's like additional dodge. I think additional scouting chance is one of them. Scouting chance is one of the most important things in the game, in my opinion. I think the first one I got last time was the performance hall, and then I ran jester parties like for a lot of the early game, but I can't do that at the moment. Sadly, because the jester isn't the same. You've got ascetic, you're fated. I could take you. I really want a plague doctor, but you have a fear of unholy, which I would have to pretty much remove immediately. And tough isn't that good. Hard-skinned, clumsy. I mean, 10% protection on someone who is a front liner is pretty good. Clumsy's not that bad. Light sensitive means you're definitely not being taken. All right, I'll take Mortimer and
She
Gruel.
searches where others will not go, and sees what others will not see.
So I still don't have that much. Yeah, so it's the thing from the stars has been summoned by the fact that I decided to do a farmstead mission. Oh, you have the Tome of Holy Healing. Screw you. I want that a lot. All right. Book of Intuition, Slippery Boots. I mean, it has to be one of those missions. We don't have enough money to really do anything else. In fact, I'm thinking maybe we take an antiquarian. And the rest of it's going to have to be, like, relatively high-level people. So, like, Ganon. Maybe, like, Gordon's our frontliner. Thinking maybe Dudley here. This gives us access to a fair bit of stun in terms of Dudley's Manacle as well as the Hellions Yorp. Ganon can't really be relied on for that. Ganon is straight up here to heal. Ganon also has Compulsive. There's the possibility that I could drop out Ganon and pick up Breath there instead. Yeah, probably a good idea right now. And then we have Mortimer here in the back line, who has Ascetic, but you've also got Guard Me. So her abilities are garbage, as I mentioned before. She does have Trinket Scrounge, though. I'm not going on a long enough mission for Trinket Scrounge to happen. That's fine. These are the Soldiers of Fortune. I could easily run this. Quite happily, in fact. Just for, like, a smaller mission. So do I want to go to the Weald? Ruins Explorer is pretty big. Ruins Tactician's pretty big. Ruins Adventurer. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to the Ruins one instead, because I don't really care about the trinket either way. So we'd be going on this one, and let's unequip and resort all trinkets. I will keep the torchlight quite high. Worry Stone. Worry Stone should probably go on someone. How about you take Worry Stone? You take Archer's Ring. I don't think I'll take Barristan or the Camouflage Cloak. I definitely don't want to be stunned in this area if I can avoid it. So let's have a look at what it would cost us for standard provisioning for this area, right? I'd be taking that, one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those. So I have 700 left over. What if I drop that much food? 1,000 left over? 1,000 left over. Okay, how much can I really buy for 1,000? Because, like, Yorp is the one that immediately comes to mind. Increase the stun chance. So with Manacles and Beastbile, because they're the main damage output for that character, you don't even have Nervous Stab available. That's fine, because Festering Vapors is almost certainly going to be the thing that I use for you. I mean, it's probably Festering and Fortifying, but that costs 800. I can't really do that right now. All right, fine. This, and then you can have Barbaric Yorp. And I think your accuracy on the Iron Swan is actually going to be kind of paramount in terms of importance. Let's go to provisioning. One shovel, one key, one holy water, one medicinal herbs, and we are going out again with exactly 0 left over. This is why we're taking an antiquarian, because money's hard to come by when you buy an incredibly expensive relic in the early game and then immediately lose it thereafter. I can't imagine I would know anything about that, though. There we go.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
90% of rooms. There's going to be a lot of backtracking going on. That's not great. We're probably going to be relying a fair bit on... Oh my god.
Even the cold stone.
I probably actually should have just walked back and forgotten this room, because that is a really early shovel. I really wish I could stun the Bone Courtier, but there's nothing I can do about that. Stun that Arbalist. Iron Swan hopefully kills the Courtier. Never mind. It's definitely going to be Sky Slaps here.
Their formation
Oh!
is broken.
Thank you. That worked excellently.
Offensive.
Put a blight on the target who's stunned. You're now 1 from dead. So the blight from the abomination would actually be enough here. I actually don't really have any targets to heal, so I'll just kill with that.
Fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Stun you as well. That didn't exactly work out how I'd hoped. Are Hellions fast enough that I should be able to quite reliably, barbarically Yorp these two? But at the same rate, I just need to damage. Because I can't stun this Bone Soldier this turn. Actually gonna lower your accuracy. So that if you try and crit someone, you won't. Probably should have taken a healing action there. Weird reconstruction. That's okay. We'll get a... In fact, you've already got a lethal DOT after this turn, so I can actually stand around for a while. What a garbage, weird reconstruction. I didn't get you your other ability, so yeah. Not too much you can do right now, I'm afraid. Make sure to take as many recovery actions as I possibly can here. Excellent. And then on kill to try and get some stress healing off of the kill. Oh, hell yes. Dazzling Charm plus 10% to stun skill chance. That is actually extremely important. Okay. It's one of those early game relics you definitely, desperately want. It's empty. Fair enough. So I had to use basically one torch to explore that entire alleyway. I got a Dazzling Charm though, so it was probably worth it. God, there's so much backtracking. Pretty much no matter what I choose, there's just gonna be a lot of backtracking. Nice dodge. I'm gonna leave that here. And actually, we're gonna need more torches, so I'm gonna choose not to turn torch on yet. I can't. I really can't. I have an antiquarian. Just in case you're wondering what I'm constantly saying I can't fight a shambler. I could scarcely be more ill-equipped for it. Oh my god. Please just be empty, like all the way. I didn't want to loot that. Oh, we got 2 torches. Hell yes. None of you should interact with this, right? None of you are going to force an interaction with that. If we can get into this room,
Ancient
and yep, we're in dark, but we're not in low light yet. There's no combat. Beautiful. So now we can turn the light out and we can loot on our way back.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
There's going to be better results later in terms of uses of keys, or at least usually. So I'll take my person who has the highest bleed resist and have them do that just in case. Because the worst it could give me is it bleeds me or it blights. Game? Don't you do this to me. The worst it could do is it bleeds or blights me. So we use someone with high bleed resist because usually a bleed. I don't know if... I think that one can blight you. Shambler's Altar. It says, sacrifice of fire is the gate to ruin. Place a torch if you crave the void. I played this game before I knew what that meant. So I got to my first Shambler's Altar and I was like, oh, put a torch in here, sure. And then party wipes. Because of course. Because of course I did. Okay. We're going to check this hallway first before we pump the light. That is to say, we checked the space directly in front of us because we would have known whether or not that was going to be a combat. I mean, we got surprised, but like in the least surprising way. Yup on him. Stun. Pull you to the front of the party. It's all coming up Millhouse. Rushed shot. That's why I pulled them to the front, because they don't have a good move from there. I could stun you, or I could blight 2 targets, including a target who hasn't attacked yet this turn. I'm going to go with that. We do need to start dealing damage to these cutthroats, unfortunately. Sure. I mean, what's your stun resist? 75 versus 120. So, 45% chance to hit that stun. Still gonna roll it, actually. Because it will, at the very least, stun the Brigand Fusilier behind, which is gonna guarantee that that Fusilier never gets a useful turn. Okay. That's really, really low in terms of possible outcomes for double slice and dice. Like, it could have been so much worse. Cool. Stun the frontliner, and I won't use bleed out here, where usually I'd be using bleed out in this circumstance. The debuff from bleed out might actually end up lasting until I get into the next room.
This is how a life is taken.
I didn't expect that to stun. Oh, I did expect that to kill, though.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Alright, I'm going to try and debuff your accuracy. Best I could kind of do to try and prevent... Oh, nice. It may have worked. We'll never know. If I can stun you for like 0 damage... I can... Sure. I'm going to do it. We're going to try and stall for a wee bit here. It's not going to be long at all, but it's going to be enough to get a couple nice moves off. I was hoping to blight again with the Antiquarian immediately. Stop bleeding her! Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I deserve that.
Injury. Palpable fear.
That's okay. This enemy has a lethal DOT on them, so we can just wait. Pass turn. Hero will suffer 7 stress. Yay. Thank you. That's exactly what I was looking for. And a bleed, because of course. Because of course. Die. Oh my god, just die. Die.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Oh god, I haven't been having the Antiquarian interact with... Oh, okay. You're supposed to have the Antiquarian in particular interact with relics with curios, because then you get more things from them. The fact that I haven't been doing it so far, again, is just because I'm rusty. Yep, second obstacle. We beefed it hardcore. We are going to lose just a lot.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Bunch of stress there. Could be a lot worse. It's Gonna be sky slaps for the back line.
Press this
Nice, one
advantage.
down.
Give them no quarter.
Whoop. Hey, and it hit the blight as well, so that backliner is dead after its first action. Hell yeah. Oh, and it didn't even hit. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm actually gonna hit these with the mark and debuff. And the primary reason I'm doing that, actually, I'll have you transfer as well. The primary reason I'm doing that is because they actually have quite high dodge. So being able to lower that dodge is pretty key. Pretty as a
Continue the
picture.
onslaught. Destroy them
Ugh.
all.
So lame. Kill him.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
A bloody dice plus 30% to bleed skill chance and lower bleed resist. Yeah, I'll run that most of the time, I guess. I think I'm actually going to shy away from taking another fight because the Antiquarian is getting wildly saddened by all of this this hurrah. If we can move that Bone Courtier to the very front of the line, then... Perfect. Then we should be able to lock it into a position where it can only do a move called Knife in the Dark. That's why I had to stun it. Even though I was planning to move it forward, right? It's my backup plan, effectively, to make sure that it was stunned. Good thing she's got the... She has the Worry Stone as well, by the way. I just want you to know that she has the Worry Stone, and she is still getting wildly stressed out. What a wimp! Yeah, all it's going to take is a Barbaric Yorp on that front line, and we can take another turn of healing. Enemy has 1 speed, we have 6, so... Actually, I don't even need the Yorp right now. Oh well. Cool. Get a rare antique.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
So you can see our gold stacks past 1.75 now to 2.5. But more than that, we've got these minor antiques and these rare antiques. Also, look at that rare antique. Those of you who've seen the end game might recognize that as a move called Come to Your Maker or Come Unto Your Maker. So I think I'll move into this room. Now, turn out the torch,
And
enter
now,
this hallway.
The darkness holds dominion,
Loot.
black as death.
Nice. Definitely want the Onyx. You know what? 2 food isn't giving me enough to feed anyone anyway. I'm effectively gambling here. Actually, I might not have anyone who's really good at Trap Disarm. If I don't, then I'll probably just leave. In 70s our maximum. We'd get all the way over to that Curio. I think we need money so badly that we really have to try. So there's only 2 spots here that could actually be hunger procs. Hopefully neither is. Okay, one of them was safe. Perfect. Have the Antiquarian interact with it. It is empty. We are going to leave. We could have gotten a lot more money from that mission if I wasn't, you know,
And we will
again,
find
super rusty
whatever
and
secrets
forgot how
they
the
hold.
Antiquarian worked. Early Riser, +2 speed if your torch is above 75. That is not bad, frankly. We're going to be keeping it above 75 for quite a while to come.
Irritant to some, a sanguine memory to me.
Okay, so it is time to unequip and resort all of our trinkets. a wee bit more money here. Let's see. Ugh, definitely don't want to go to the Warrens. That is actually really big. The Blacksmith Vial. If I can take a crew that can actually take out the Necromancer Apprentice. I actually already kind of chose my party for the Necromancer Apprentice a while ago. And it's why I tried not to level Fossard up. Because she's really good at just being able to lob poison darts into him constantly. And then he takes infinity damage until he's dead. I can also take Renault as our frontliner. I mean, because Renault can't be used against the Wyzen tag. Ooh, negative 25% stress if you have the Crimson Curse. That's actually not that bad either. Is there anything else on any of these? Coverage. Yeah, I don't want any of those as much as I desperately want a Blasphemous Vial. I know we don't even have a Plague Doctor yet either, but it's fine. We'll be fine. So Renault is going to be extraordinarily good against the Necromancer's Apprentice due to the fact that Necromancer's Apprentice is summoning Unholy. Renault's Smite deals extra damage versus Unholy. So you can just knock him down and you can just stun the frontliners as well. It's excellent. So what do we need in this party? We need a healer. I don't want to take Galon, but I don't know if we have a better... Oh, Monville. Yeah, you're a Ruins Explorer as well. Unquiet Mind, Deviant Taste, Dud Hitter. None of those are actually negatives for us. We would have to level up Monville a little, but totally fine to take you. So that decides those two slots. And then we've got Bernu for the front. Definitely can't take the Flagellant or anything like that. We're not going to be bleeding in this area. So I could take that now. I mean, this isn't bad either. We've got Caltrops for the back line and we've just got damage to the front line. Yeah, this is almost certainly going to be our party. I might sub Gordon in instead, though. Actually, like, Gordon there and then Renault here is going to give me the ability to hit all different rows with Gordon, because Gordon can use Wicked Slash for the first two. Can use, because I'll probably unlock it, if it bleeds for the middle two lines, and then can use Iron Swan for the back line. So I'll be able to hit the Necromancer's Apprentice no matter where they go to. And then Renault is just dealing with all the rest. Yeah, that's almost certainly our party for the start of the next episode for killing that Necromancer's Apprentice. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Darkest Dungeon. That's been our kind of like recuperation from the horrible garbage fire trash episode that happened before this. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.